Auto Talk 254, and today we'll be talking about bike positioning. You realize that most Kenyan highways there are two lanes. Moja kwenda hivi, moja kukuja hivi. Now, for most bikers like riding on the shoulder of the road, which is very dangerous for you because for one, this is a blind spot for most drivers. Most of them use the right side mirrors instead of the left. And there might be things that have been swept away from the road to this side that can either tear your tires, make you topple. So as a biker, you are always required to be riding on the B lane. And if you have a super fast bike, let's say from 150cc, this should be your riding position at all the time. This gives you room kuhepa right, room kuhepa left, and it's easy for the driver to see you because most drivers concentrate on the right side mirror instead of the left side mirror. Now, if you have a smaller bike, the 100cc's and below, stick to this position. Don't ride on the shoulder of the road. Stick to this position and be aware of your surroundings at all the time. In case anything happens, you can easily go left or go right. Now, if you are riding behind, let's say, a vehicle, you also need to keep a proper safe distance. The minimum safe distance for a bike should be at least 3 to 4 meters. This will allow you good braking space between you and the vehicle, and it will also give you enough room to either go left or go right in case the vehicle stops abruptly. So the right riding position for any biker is what we call the B lane if you have a fast bike, and the A lane if you have a moderately fast bike. But as a biker, you should never ride on the shoulders of the road. This is mostly a blind spot and no driver will easily recognize you, and in case the driver tries to move away from something, they will hit you unknowingly. And this is why we always say that you should never overtake on your left at any circumstances. When you overtake on your left, no driver will see you, and this is where drivers mostly get off the road in case they are avoiding a collision. That's why we say as a biker, never ever overtake on your left. You've always noticed that most bikers ride with their headlights on or their fog lights on at all the time. This is a safety precaution for bikers as it will make you more visible from an oncoming vehicle. Remember, kama ulikuwa unaenda hivi na jua inawaka towards you, a motor vehicle from the other side will not easily spot you coming. But if you have your lights on, you will be visible and the motor vehicle will see lights on na jue kuna bike hapo mbele, and if in any case alikuwa naendesha at the wrong lane, he will avoid you, thus saving your life. So for bikers, always ensure your headlamp light is on or add a couple of auxiliary fog lights and leave them on all the time as long as you are on the highway riding. This will save your life because it makes you more visible to an oncoming vehicle, and you will not at any point be at the blind spot of a vehicle, and in that way you avoid any head-on collision, thus avoiding injuries and being safe on the highway. So ukiona bikers wameongeza hizi lights kwa bike, apart from helping you at night, they also make you very visible to oncoming traffic and helps you avoid these head-on collisions. So as a biker, don't just concentrate on the front part. Ensure that your bike is also visible from behind, your brake light is working perfectly, and you can add a couple of blue or yellow or orange blinking lights that will help someone coming from behind see you vizuri sana. But the most important part hapo nyuma ni ensure you have working brake lights. Imagine you are riding following someone they brake suddenly, but since the tail light did not come on, you did not know that wameshika brake. What will happen? You will hit them from behind, and that will be an offense on your part. So make sure bike yako iko na brake lights mzuri, add a couple of blinking lights behind, make sure your headlamp light is on at all the time, and if possible add a couple of fog lights to your motorbike. This will help you be very visible on the highways, na madriver watakuwa na kuona at all the time. You've always seen these yellow lines on our highways. There is a place where the yellow line is full, like where I'm standing right now, and there are places where the yellow line is broken. The yellow line is the wall between the dead and the living. 90% of accidents on Kenyan roads are simply caused because most people avoid these. Where the line is not broken, it simply means you cannot overtake any vehicle, and if you are a biker, you cannot overtake any vehicle where there is a solid line. Where the line is broken is where it is safe for you to overtake a vehicle easily and safely. Where we are standing right now, there is a sharp corner behind us, there's a sharp corner in front of us, and you can see we have placed this solid yellow line. This is what we call a pillar between this lane and this lane. You avoid this and cross to this other side, and there was an oncoming vehicle, you will be hit, you will be dead on the spot. I know we all love motorbikes because you can easily filter through traffic, but if you're going to overtake, say, a lorry on a position like this, never overtake where there is a solid yellow line. Continue following the vehicle at a safe distance until you see the broken yellow lines is where you can easily overtake the vehicle that was in front of you. So I've seen a lot of accidents from a lot of accidents with bikers where someone comes from the shoulder, they want to overtake a trailer, the front is not visible, there is a solid yellow line, lakini raia ni nani? Ata avoid, aingize kichwa, na hivyo ndio huwa tunapoteza watu. So anytime you see these yellow line markings on a road, follow them strictly. Never overtake on a solid line, just overtake on broken lines. Now if you go to a road that is new and doesn't have this, then it is upon you as the rider to calculate whether you can visibly see the front clearly so that you can overtake, or if you cannot see the front clearly, don't overtake at all. At Motor Talk 254, we are keen to teach you and guide you on these safety measures to make you a more aware rider on these roads, and to make you ride on these roads safely so that you can go home to your people. Because as I always say, at the end of the day, we always have someone waiting for us at home. Kila mtu kwa barabara anatakanga kurudi nyumbani jioni. So let's use the road appropriately. Let's learn to share the road and be safe out there.